UCF sort of embodies a grittiness and kind of this underdog mentality, and I've always had that in business. You know, I compete with some of the brightest minds in the world in what I do and have done for the past, couple of decades. Many of the skills and the things that I learned, 30 years ago, nearly 30 years ago now, I still use to this day. I think that UCF gave me a work ethic and still has that kind of blue-collar underdog mentality. Grind it out, work hard, appreciate things, and stay humble. I think that's stayed true throughout the growth period.
When I met Barry, we were 19 years old. Back then, he struck me as very organized, and I was not very organized. So we complemented each other, I think. As friends, we became roommates right away.
So Sean and I first met in the fraternity. We pledged the same Pike, pledge class back in '91. We started our first business together in the late '90s and our 20s. Sold that, parlayed the proceeds into getting Voleridge up off the ground. Voleridge is an investment manager in the alternative asset space. We do hedge fund structured portfolios and funds. The firm has about 100 people today. We manage about $9 billion. We've had a heck of a growth ride over the last several years.
Barry's greatest strength, I would say, is he's calm, unflappable, and resilient. We work in an uncertain industry, so when someone is calm and unflappable and resilient, it makes a very marked difference.
I admire his passion for knowledge. Not only does he turn everything into a success, he has a need to learn. And when he learns, he uses that to create something, whether it be a business or something that he wants to achieve in life.
I would describe my dad as being inspirational, just because I see how his morals have shaped him into who he is today. I've seen how he doesn't just care for himself, but he cares for others.
I think it's really inspiring that as we get older, we still see how he's still trying to learn more. He's still trying to progress in all aspects of his life. And so it's inspiring to know that you never have to stop.
If you were looking for kind of the pinnacle of hard work, of being a good human being, being fair, honest, we have a saying, everything has to be ethical, legal, and profitable in that order, or we won't do it.
Barry is passionate and driven, competitive.
Competitiveness, I think, takes lots of different shapes and forms. As you mature and get into business, it's a little more challenging sometimes to look at the scoreboard. But to be in a business, especially the environment that we're in, you have to stay fiercely competitive. Competitiveness to me means I can just decide every day if I'm the best version of myself, and that's an important way for me to kind of compete and be the best I can be.